Hey, how you doing? Oh, sense of humor is very important in life, and sarcasm is a big, big part of that, folks. What do we have on the big board today? Looks like a bowl of ground beef. Looks like beef stock and, ooh, beef tallow. I'm intrigued. White wine, indicating sauce of some kind, I'm sure. Red onions. Okay. Garlic, lime juice. Heavy cream. All right. Cream sauce. Bag of green peas. All right. Pasta. Now it's making sense. I'm thinking one pot. Little mini riggies. And oh my word. Shishito peppers. This bloated chef's favorite peppers. I was right. One pot. Let's call this mini riggies with beef, mint, and peas. Now, please observe the most efficient way to peel garlic. Smash it down, throw it in a mason jar, seal, and shake. Shake the crap out of it. All right, reopen, toss out. Watch as the garlic bulbs just pop out of their skins. How beautiful and how easy, and how much time will that save? Are you with me? Show them. There they are. Moving on, next step, lay your blade flat, smash them down, open them up. Let the essential oils get pulled out of there a little bit as we chop. And as usual, the big dumb animal can't seem to pick the right blade for the right job. Although this is sharp, you know what we need. We need the hammer. And there he is. He always cleans up, doesn't he? He always cleans up. All right, moving on to our red onions. Snip the ends off, cut it down the middle, lay them in half. Get yourself some nice, decent slices. A third to a quarter of an inch thick. That's all you need. That's all you really need. That's it. And we'll deal with the shishitos in much the same way. We'll grab them by the stems, slice them into small, thin slices. They'll cook down about the same time as the onions. All right, you with me? I love these things. They're kind of halfway between a jalapeno and a habanero. When you cook them, that the heat mellows, but it's still there. Basically, it'll hit you in the back of the palate. You with me? All right, that's it. Our mini mise en place is complete. All right, in we go with that beef tallow. We're going to let that melt down just a little bit. You can already hear it sizzling. That is pure beef tallow, thanks to my good buddy, Mr. Todd Velasco. My man. In go our onions. Very simple situation here. We're just going to sweat them down like we normally would. Here goes our little mix around. You can see them starting to get a little translucent. We'll add those shishito peppers. Hit them with a little seasoning, basically salt and pepper is really all you're going to need here at the moment. And continue to sweat these down, soften them up. Are you with me? Just say yes. Just say yes. All right, thank you. Veggies are ready. In goes our ground beef. All right, now we're going to extract all that yummy fat out of that beef. It's 80-20, so there's not that much fat, but what fat is in there will give us what is known as flavor. All right, cook that around, move it around. One more hit, maybe salt and pepper, maybe just some salt. We'll test the pepper later because there's plenty of heat with those shishito peppers. All right, you always adjust your seasoning and season at every level. I don't have to say that anymore. I know I don't. All right, appropriately cooked beef. Make a little well. That's about 2 full tablespoons of chopped garlic, fresh of course. Mix that around, incorporate that in. And okay, white wine, indicating it is time for the deglaze. All right, all the vegetables have sweated their liquid out, a little bit of residual fat in the bottom of the pot. In goes about 2 cups of white wine, in this case Sauvignon Blanc. If you don't drink it, then don't cook with it, baby. We're gonna cook that down, reduce all that wine out. Go ahead and season it up a little bit. How about some carne asada? A little bit of citrus, a little bit of heat. I'm thinking this is going to work and pair very well. Oh, precisely. From here, we will add about a cup, maybe a cup and a quarter of flour, all pea flour. Make sure that helps us start the thickening process. We get it on medium-low heat. Soon enough, once we cook that flour taste out, we will add in all that beef stock. That's 8 cups, 2 quarts to the layman. All right, move that around. Make sure all the flour, everything's incorporated off the bottom, nothing's sticking. I'm going to put the lid on this, bring it to a boil, and then crank down the heat immediately because In goes our mini rigatonis. The riggies are taking a bath. All right, now we're on low heat, medium low, I should say. Move those around, make sure they don't clump together. We'll get the lid back on these things, let it simmer for about 15 minutes. Then we'll get a gander at it and move on to the next step. Stay with me. Next step, off comes the lid. We're about halfway cooked on our mini riggies. Go ahead and stir around, make sure nothing's sticking, nothing's on the bottom, everything seems smooth. In we go with our heavy cream, okay? Now that's a pint, which is 2 cups. We're only going to put in about a cup to a cup and a half tops. All right? Now, as the cream reduces and the starch releases from the pasta, this will begin to naturally thicken up all by its lonesome, okay? Medium-low heat, no need to turn it up. We're going to go with the low simmer, and in goes those peas. High-end peas, I might add. Very expensive bag of peas, if you want to be honest. I mean, if we're going to be completely honest. Mix it around, toss it around. One big pot of beef and pasta, soon to hit the ground. Moving to the finish line. It's within reach. We can see it. Grab that fresh basil. Roll it like a cigar. Slice it chiffonade style. Make one rotation. Chop it. Rough chop it. Scoop it. That's going to be about a 1/4 cup when it's all said and done. Now this component right here will absolutely brighten up this dish. You got heavy cream. You got ground beef. Right? You got pasta. Kind of heavy. This brightens it up. You could add a little bit of lemon juice if you want, or even some lemon zest. We're going to forego that. Let's get it to the bowl, shall we? And from here, you'll have to forgive me. I was gifted about a half a bag of pre-shredded Parmesan cheese. So, what the hell, we'll use it. Normally, you wouldn't be caught dead doing that, would we? No. All right, big dumb animal time. He looks sullen yet excited. Let's take a look. It's all in the eye scrunch and the nose scrunch. All right, there's a partial. Oh, there it goes. Almost looks like a unibrow. Ooh, wow. Yeah, I think he's liking this one. Wow, he's really like that. He went for seconds before even making a comment. Beef, beef, beef. Beef forward. Beef everything. The peas and the mint. Glove fit. My goodness. This is really bold. Really, really rich. Very, very comforting. My goodness. It's raining outside. It's a perfect day. A little chilly. Perfect pot of one-pot pasta. Mini riggies. With basil beef and shishito peppers. Oh my God. Oh, come on. Can we get through one without that? And as usual, don't forget to like, very important. Subscribe, even more important. Smash that notification bell. Share with your friends. Leave a comment. We love you. Thank you.